Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Late swing fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Oh my God!
Absolutely belted.
2-run shot.
That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run homer, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's Christian Walker. 0-1. Shota, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone, allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
Man at first with one gone. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. On the ground, right side, Horner. They get the force. That's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound today, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bouncer to second. Altuve fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's Kyle Tucker. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped. McCormick ranging back on it. Gone!
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And downstairs.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses. Ball 3. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
This one popped up. Dubon makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Shota back to work. Foul ball there. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent, saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Bush takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Up the middle. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. And first offering is fouled off. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. Up the middle, Swanson. Out number 3.
What's up, Trey?
1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the second. Here's Nico Horner. Ball 1 there. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one out to right. Dubon under it. And there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And that's in the dirt. Strike one.
Well, he left that changeup up.
One ball, one
got
strike.
away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the air, center field. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Gage Workman. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
2-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a rocket out to left. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1.
Oh my God! Another home run.
Field and forget it.
Oh, he blasted that. That was almost 500 feet.
And that should quiet this home crowd.
Yes.
And they add a couple more. It's 4-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled away. And down on strikes. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning. 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Miguel Amaya leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
That's low. That's
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a ball.
That's down.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-1's the count.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one finds the corner, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Mauricio Dubon. In time to Bush. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fly ball down the line. Tucker should have it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. Bottom four. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki. That one close. Ruled the ball. 1-0.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
That one not close, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Swanson digs in. Misses off the inside. And that's ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one hit to first. Walker to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit. Back here at Wrigley Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Shota back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Paredes now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. To third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. 2-0. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside
balls,
as well
one
as
strike.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. Close,
No,
but
that
called the
missed.
ball. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Count is full.
And they'll do it again. The Astros leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Caleb Thielbar. The veteran southpaw is getting ready to come on if needed. Brazier warming up as well. Right side. Whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker makes the play. 2 down. So digging in, Jeremy Pena.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace. Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Miguel Amaya. There's a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Over to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over in half up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is down low, and a count 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happened. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's going to be Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man at first. Jake Myers now at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Crow Armstrong puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And that is that. Back here. The friendly confines. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. There's a strike. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to third.
Oh, my God. How did you miss that?
Gets off a throw.
Damn, how did you miss that?
And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. 1 gone, runner at first. Dansby Swanson will hit next. Late on that fastball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
Over to Altuve. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ground ball right side. Bush steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
That might be
left field,
gone. That might be gone. That might be gone.
And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and loosening in the pen.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball up the middle to first, and there's 2 down. And now, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Pena at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Right side. Tucker snags it, and that'll do it.
Come on, Astros.
Here at Rig. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's too low. Ball 1. King, a 6'1" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. And ball 1. Two out, space is empty. That clips a corner. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And that one missing low. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. Brazier back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Out to short. Swanson gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. This one in the air. Swanson. He's got it. And that is that. Nothing. Back here.
Let's close them out.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Josh Hader.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, come on, how they rob me with
I
that?
think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Yeah.
The throw to first, and a quick out number one.
Yeah, was shocked.
He's two outs away. Ian Happ, the next come to hit. And Ian swings through it. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Got him.
Swinging.
Too much gas.
Cubbies with only one out left.
Too much gas.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Tucker in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Got him out in front.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together.
Six at best for me, 10 hits, 5 RBIs, 5 strikeouts, no walks, 2 home runs, 9 strikeouts for my pitchers, 12.9 at bats, 4 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, strikeout 1 home run.